Good morning. How are you guys doing? Good. Hey, we are in the third Sunday of Easter, and during the whole season of Easter, we read some of the stories about how Jesus appeared to the disciples after he rose from the dead. And Jesus, after he rose from the dead, was able to do some kind of impressive things. Can you think of anything that was kind of impressive about Jesus after he rose from the dead? What do you think? Can you think of something? What do you think? So it's hard sometimes in today's story to realize this, but where the disciples were in this reading that I just read, they were inside of a room where all the doors were shut and they were locked. And yet Jesus all of a sudden materialized in the room. Was that a pretty cool thing? Was that impressive? That was probably an impressive thing. Did the disciples always believe that Jesus was alive then when they saw him? No, why not? Because he died and they thought, you can't be alive after you die. And when Jesus appeared in the room, they thought they were seeing a ghost. So then Jesus said, well, look, you know what? Even though I died on the cross and I can materialize in this room, you can still touch me. See? Touch my hands, touch my feet. Like that. Was that impressive? Some, a little bit, but they still didn't believe. And then Jesus did something really, really cool and really, really impressive. You know what it was? What did he do? He ate stuff. Is eating really impressive? Not really for most people, but you know what? It was the eating that made the difference for those disciples. They watched Jesus eat, and when they saw him eat, they realized, wow, Jesus really is alive. And they realized that, in fact, this was true. It was Jesus eating. It wasn't his materializing in the room or doing all that other kind of cool stuff. It was just eating. Eating made God's love real for them. So I thought, sometimes when we want to show people God's love, we think about all kinds of cool things that we can do. We think about all kinds of ways that we can talk about God and pray for people, and we can read the Bible and all those things. But you know one of the things that makes God's love real for people? When they can eat. If they don't have food and they're hungry and they can eat, that's the way we share God's love. You like eating, don't you? Yeah, you can. You know what? I'm going to give you a job, and you can bug Mom. Would you like that? Okay. Here's what you guys can do. I thought one of the ways we can share God's love is that we can take some food and give it to people that don't have any. So when they eat, God's love can be real for them. So I thought when I was out shopping, I picked up two things. I picked up, what's that? Cheese. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. And I got one other thing. It's tuna. It's fish. Jesus ate fish, right? So I thought, do you know why I got these things? Because Gaithersburg Help on their website says these are two of the things that people really, really need and they always run out of. So I thought one of the ways we can celebrate Easter is to help God's love be real in people's lives by making sure that they can eat. So can you guys bug your parents this week when you're out shopping and buy some extra food? It doesn't have to be these things. It doesn't have to be this much stuff, but buy something and you can put it by the door every time you come to church, and then we'll give it to people at Gaithersburg Help. So to give to people, yeah, so you can bug people? Can you bug your parents? Okay, cool. Can you guys bug your parents? All right. That way we're going to help other people to be able to celebrate the love of God in their lives. All right, so let's hold hands. We'll say a prayer. Everybody got a hand? Grab a hand. Everybody grab a hand or something. All right. Let's pray. Dear God, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for being with us.
And showing us your love. Help us to share your love.
Help us to share your love.
By what we do. So others can feel. And experience. The risen Jesus.